I think pre-pandemic, my funding days were way better. People wanted to take a chance on the young, upcoming theatre artist in her 20s with full of new ideas. So I had various spaces that have funded me, organizations. I write to a lot of grants, and grants gave money and everything. However, shit changed after the pandemic because for the 3-4 years, first of all, theater is the opposite of social isolation, right? So we are thinking, how can you still create a theatrical experience while everybody is at their home? And the momentum that was building up with my theatre career really took a hit because of the pandemic. And when I came back, the scene had changed. It was not enough to be a feminist anymore. You had to be an intersectional one. And being an intersectional feminist, as a Savarna person myself, also meant passing the mic. And that meant that funding looked different suddenly. I wouldn't be eligible to funding as much as I was in my 20s. Also 30s, you're a little older. You're not the young upcoming thing anymore. So people are not taking those chances. So eventually what I did, and this is not necessarily I recommend for everybody until and unless you have a ADHD manic phase that has happened, I took up a second job. So when I was producing Palti, I had 2 jobs plus direction. I burnt out at the end of 6 months, but I made it happen. I paid everybody. So that's how I funded. I literally found a job. And now I'm trying to look at, for example, I look at the themes of what I'm working with and see what can connect to the funding. So instead of going the same route again and again, right, and hitting myself against the same wall of theater funding, now I'm seeing if mental health institutions can fund this play. Or like there is spaces which work with palliative care. Can they fund it? Because the themes are there. So those are things I'm exploring. I also still don't have answers other than being burnt out with multiple jobs. But that's where I am at.
Then, so when you come up with an idea of a play or a work of art, is it idea first and then checking to see if people value it later? Or is it like, what I mean is, if you're making a Sudeep movie. Sudeep? I mean, I don't know. You guys know Sudeep? He's a
Kannada actor. Sudeep. Sure.
For those people in our audience who are like me and don't watch movies, can you please educate us on
So there's an actor called Sudeep who's super good and very commercially successful in Kannada film industry.
Shout out to the one viewer called Sudeep. Hi, bro.
Right, so I was talking to a film director recently, and Kannada film director, and one of the things he was telling me was, when I go to Sudeep, I go with people like you in a comedic role, and then I will pitch a idea of a comic movie to him, and then if he agrees, then getting funding becomes easy. So when you come up with plays, do you first find the audience, see what they like, and try to cater to them, or is it the other way around?
It's always been the other way around, and I feel like for theater, for me, it can never be, will this be a commercial success? Let me build a play on it, because theater takes a lot. Like, it takes all of me, right? They say that you need a village to grow a kid up. You need a village to make a theater play happen. And I am not going to invest myself in something that I don't deeply believe in and something that doesn't resonate with me deeply. So for me, it is always the idea first. And it has happened so that, like, when I was in my early 20s, I was figuring out my politics. It was an absurdist play that I did, which came, this was not Rhinoceros, this was Chairs by Eugene Ionesco. Rhinoceros was the one that inspired me, though. So that's how I got recognized into Ionesco. So thank you, Rhino. And then went into Chairs, which was a play that came after the Second World War, when people were like, what's the point? And I think I was trying to figure out my politics, so I did an absurdist play then. Later on, I was figuring out my queer journey, so a queer play came out. In the pandemic, it was about gender and sexuality. Right now, grandfather is going through dementia, and I'm like, how the fuck do I, second swear word, do I cope with this?
$300.
How is it disinflated? Yeah, 10 to 300.
That's just how the economy is these
Wow,
days. I'm
capitalists.
terribly sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so my grandfather is going through dementia, and I'm like, how do I deal with this? And the only way I know to deal with is art. So that's why Palti happened, which is a play about grief and grandparents, grandchildren, where the grandfather has to break the news of his wife passing away to the grandkid. And I was just making sense and healing through the process of the play. And now the improvisational comedy I'm working on, I just need a break for like play and like lightness in life, and that's how that has come. So rarely it has been, will it be commercially viable and then the idea? It has been idea first. So far none of my plays have been commercially viable. I am hoping stand-up will change things for me commercially speaking as an artist, because like we were talking a little earlier, I did see that people resonated with it and then did it. And I have been told that I can ticket this show, and stand-up is very easy to produce because it's one person. Whereas
One mic, one speaker,
yes,
one
exactly.
person, yeah.
That is all. And
An army of managers.
and it is very seductive for the producer in me to be like, bro, that's all you need. You don't even need money to produce this.
If you want to
So-
organize a stand-up show, please hire him.
And I'll hire
He'll
her.
provide you with but the sound. He will do.
Oh, right.
That is true. He'll do the sound.
He'll do the sound for you
For a good fee.
We just plug, for money, because you must support your. Please use all the keywords.
Fellow artists.
No. All
No,
your
ownership, sustainability. Which one? Which one's
insert
yeah.
as many keywords.
Community.
As you want here. All of that. Yeah.
Yes.
That's why hire him.
Artists supporting artists.
Thank you.